Welcome back, Guardians, to another Destiny video, and in today's Destiny video we're looking at 5 things I want in Destiny 2, or it should be 5 things we all want in Destiny 2. But before we get into the video, I'm giving away one Destiny beta code, Destiny 2 beta code I should say, in this video. If you wish to be entered, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, hit that little bell next to the subscribe box and become part of the notification squad. Ding, hit that like button on this video and leave me a comment down below telling me whether you're going to play Destiny 2 on Xbox, PS4 or on PC. But let's get into this video. I even made notes for this video. That's how important this video is to me. So if you enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button and leave me a comment down below telling me what you want in Destiny 2. Let's kick straight in at number 5. These aren't in no particular order, but this is just the order I listed them in. I want more in-depth customization for our Guardians. Later on, I'll talk about ships and such things, but customizations for our Guardians is really what makes us Guardians. It makes us want to play the game. It's our Guardian, it's our character. We want it to look a certain way or be able to do a certain thing in terms of abilities. Now, speaking about just specific customization, I would definitely like to see the ability transmogrification. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's something that's big in like World of Warcraft and games like that. It means you could take a chest piece, for instance, an armor piece, and let's just say it's a new monarchy chest piece with intellect and discipline, and it has extra ammo for sniper rifle or just something like that. Whatever is your god roll chest piece, but it's new monarchy and you don't like the way that new monarchy chest looks, you could take that chest piece to like an armor smith and be able to change it to any other armor chest piece that you have picked up for that character. So let's say you're on Hunter and you have a new monarchy chest piece that is intellect and discipline, but you like the raid chest piece, but you don't like the raid chest piece with the rolls that you have unfortunately got. You could take this chest piece to the armor smith and change the way it looks into the raid chest piece. Now, this could cost just glimmer, or it could cost some sort of tokens or things like you have to go out of your way to go and collect. Whichever way they do it, I would love to see this implemented into the game. I would also like to see more in-depth shader coloring and be able to edit and change specific parts of the armor pieces that you want to change. So let's just say, for instance, you've got a chest piece again and it's a half and half shader. So like the right hand side of it's red and the left hand side of it's blue. I'm just spitting off the top of my head here. But then you get to change specifically what those colors are or where you want it to change. I don't know, but I would just like to see and be able to control how my character looks to the T, to every little aspect of armor pieces. I would want to be able to change the color for to make that Guardian my own and make it different from other Guardians, because a lot of the time when people get to raid armors and such things, that's all they wear, and the only difference you have between you and another person is your shader. But then they could just put your shader on and be identical to you. So I would like to see more in-depth shader customization. And last but not least, I would like to see more character features in terms of beards and hair and be able to change them on the fly. So let's just say you have a barber in the tower, or whatever the tower will be in the future, and you could go there, spend glimmer and change the way your Guardian looks. It would make me feel like more connected to my Guardian and want to consistently always change him to look different. And then also, you know, a lot of the times I would just wear my helmet because I didn't really care about how my Guardian looked in terms of his face. So that would give me a reason to not wear a helmet, or at least remove it from other people's view while I'm in the game. I would love that so much. In at number 4, we have the ability to have lore spots in the game. Grimoire cards available to read and study in your new quote-unquote tower. So that would mean like everything in the game that you get in terms of backstory that isn't directly in the storyline. There are points of interest in the game where videos play with backstory, much like the Breath of the Wild memory spots where you would go somewhere with Link and get like a whole backstory piece in a video. I would love that to be implemented all over the place, all over all planets, to be able to see and understand, you know, what happened here, who attacked here, did someone die here, did a special Guardian that we once knew live here, I don't know, something like that, so that we can go and traverse the planets. And that sort of ties into my next point, which I'll get onto, but I would love to have more lore, more backstory, more story implemented into the game. Even such, if it was just the Grimoire cards that we get, instead of reading them online, they'll be somewhere in the game, like in your ship, in the tower or the new tower. There would be a kiosk that you can go up to, click on all the grimoire cards you have and be able to read about them. That would be awesome. Now, number 3 is more reason to go to planets. Now with the tower destroyed and no like set home base, our job is to reunite the heroes, or at least that's the tagline they are sending out with the teasers and trailers and stuff that we have seen so far. I predict that this will mean more open world features. There'll be more reason to go to planets and such things. And there has been rumors that there will be like random cities and settlements in the middle of planets that you have to go and seek out and find. And if that's the case, I am all for that. I would also like to see more natural spawning bosses and sub bosses, or just basic yellow bar enemies, more randomized, so it's not just like they are definitely spawning here and in 2 minutes they're going to spawn there. You know, have some RNG to it where they spawn at different times, they spawn at different locations, just to give you a sense of immersion and not just a repetitive spawn rate. And then have bosses and such things be able to randomly spawn, not like public events, like actual bosses that are hard to take down with just 1 person or 3 people. You know, you have to have like 10 people there to kill the bosses, and when you do kill that boss, they give you a significant reward, not just like motes of light and strange coins, but actual chances of like exotic armors or exotic weapons for taking down this person. That would be pretty damn awesome, and it would also tie into the whole fact that Cabal are always attacking. So, you know, this Cabal sub-boss could just spawn randomly and start attacking Guardians, and you have to join up with other people to take them down or run away if that's the case. And we know we get more sweet loot. In at number 2, we have better use for our ships. I would assume that our ships are still going to exist in Destiny 2 in some fashion, but, you know, I would love to see them incorporated as like a home base for our Guardians. Access to various things inside the ship, for instance, like our new vaults could be inside our specific ship. You can invite your fire team into your ship. You could decorate it in different ways so that your ship is different from someone else's ship. But I would also like to see them be actually used in the game for some story missions or whatever, whether it's flying and shooting in space, pew-pewing other people down, which is just ridiculous. It probably won't happen. But what I definitely would like to see is some sort of self-travel to planets, like No Man's Sky's travel system. You used to just see that there was a planet there and you used to drive towards it. I would love to see that. Instead of a glorified loading screen, you actually get to control where you're flying to. You could fly to Mars if you wish to. You know, it doesn't have to be anything kind of massive grand scale, but it would be fun to have some sort of immersive ship experience. That's just my opinion anyway. And number 1, more classes and subclasses. I would love to see the ability to mix subclasses, like having a solar build and an arc build mixed together in some kind of skill tree, so you can get the benefits from both subclasses and be able to interchange abilities on the fly without costing you the time of going into your menu and changing from arc to solar, and then lose all that energy towards your abilities and have to restart again. I would like it all to be like natural and organic, and you get to pick and choose what you want from each skill tree. I would also like to see at least 1 more class outside of Titan, Warlock and Hunter with different passive abilities, so they have a different place in the game, just so that we have something new to look forward to. And that's it. And on top of that, I would like to obviously see more weapons, more exotic stuff, more armors, just more stuff in the game for us to do and complete, more story missions, better bounties and daily reasons to log on. You know, have Crucible be better. These are all different ideas and different things that didn't really quite make the cut of my 5 things. So I did think about those things. So if you're screaming about that in the comments, I definitely would like to see, you know, better servers, more in-depth Crucible, rather than just, you know, lag and get destroyed by a team of 6. I would want to see more improvements in Crucible, but that's a different story for a different video. And if you wish to see that video, I will make that video. Leave some comments down below telling me what you think about my list. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What other things would you like to see in Destiny 2? Hit this like button if you enjoyed this video. It really helps my channel out immensely, and I thank you so much for your continued support. It means so much to me. Subscribe if you're new around here for daily Destiny Age of Triumph content, and in the future daily Destiny 2 tips, tricks, news videos, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. I've been easynow, and you guys have been awesome.